So the cat food was on sale, so I bought 3 cans.
Oh, Maruchka will be very happy.
She's a cat. She doesn't care that I saved any money.
Oh, are there any bigger of these ear things?
What, you mean the headphones?
Yeah, it's very hard to get them over my hair.
It would be hard to get a parachute over your hair.
Yeah, very funny.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, ready?
Okay, here we go. In 1, 2...
Shouldn't it be 3, 2, 1 instead of 1, 2, 3?
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Hello, and welcome to the Barbara and Walter show. I'm Walter.
Oh, you're pointing at me. I remember that from the last time. I'm Barbara. Do you want me to sing the song for the show?
The one that you invented last week?
Yeah, I think that was good.
I guess it's the best we have. Okay.
Yeah, everybody, it's time to dance. It's time for the Barbara and Walter Kozakiewicz Kiva show.
Welcome to the show, everybody. It's been a long day already because Ba and I were both awake very early this morning.
Yeah, we're awake early almost every morning because we go to the mall to walk for exercise when the stores in the mall are not even open yet.
Yeah, the only workers there at that time are a couple of security guards and the guy who cleans the floors driving that thing that looks like the machine on the ice at the hockey rink.
But we're not the only ones who are there walking. There are many other people who are there to get exercise. We don't really know any of them. We just wave and we say hi.
I waved to that corduroy pants today, and he didn't wave back.
Which one is corduroy pants?
Corduroy pants. The gray hair guy who wears the corduroy pants every day.
Oh, yeah, he's sometimes not too friendly. But you're also not always too friendly to people there, Walter.
What are you talking about? I'm always friendly.
No, you're not. The other day, when Waddle Hips was walking in front of us, you told her to hurry the hell up.
She was walking too slow.
But she had both hips replaced.
That's no excuse. If she can't keep up the pace, she shouldn't be there.
Oh, Walter.
Or maybe they should make a special lane for Waddle Hips and all other people who slow the traffic down.
Oh, and it's so hard to just walk around her.
That's not the point. If you're too slow, don't go.
But everyone is just there for exercise.
Yeah, everyone but Squishy Face.
You mean Adriana?
Oh, is that her name? I just call her Squishy Face because her face is kind of squished down like a pug dog. It's squished down like this.
Oh, she's very friendly.
She's too friendly. She talks and talks and talks all the time. I'm trying to exercise and she keeps talking and talking. Whoa, 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 whoa.
She says that her husband never comes to the mall with her in the morning.
Of course not. When Squishy Face is at the mall, it's probably the only time he gets peace and quiet at the house.
Maybe I should stay home sometimes.
What?
Nothing.
Yeah, and then there's Eyebrows, the guy who always goes out of his way to say hi to you and never even looks at me.
Who? I never noticed.
Yeah, sure, Ba. Everyone who believes that, stand on their heads.
Okay, maybe I noticed him once or twice.
How could you not notice him? His eyebrows are so big that Brezhnev would have been envious of them. And they're so long that he can floss his teeth with them if he wants to.
Well, he'd save money on dental floss. You know what we should do? We should go bowling sometime at the bowling place that's in the mall.
I don't want to go bowling.
Why not, Walter? It's fun.
I don't have any bowling shoes.
You don't need any. You can rent them there.
And that's why I don't want to go bowling.
What's wrong with renting bowling shoes?
What's wrong with getting foot fungus from all the smelly feet that have been in the shoes?
They spray the shoes after people use them.
Unless they disinfect them with a blowtorch, they're not going on my feet.
Oh, Walter, I used to bowl a lot when I was younger, and I've rented bowling shoes 1,000 times, and my feet are healthy.
Are you kidding? Your feet look like those eagle talons.
That's only because you used up all of my foot lotion on your hemorrhoids.
That was an accident.
What? You couldn't read the label?
It was dark.
Yeah, it was dark. Sure.
I'm sorry. I'll buy you more foot cream.
Yeah, okay. But did the foot lotion help your hemorrhoids at all?
No.
Is that why you're sitting on that giant beanbag chair?
It's not a beanbag chair. That's my hemorrhoid.
Oh, Walter, you're so funny. So do you want to go bowling one day or not? Or do I have to invite Eyebrows to go with me?
Let me think about it once in a while. Do they still have the bowling shoes with the ugly collars?
Oh, yeah, that's part of the charm. You know what? I bet they even have a pair that would go nicely with the green and orange leisure suit that you've had in the closet since 1972.
Really? See? I knew that it would come back in style someday.
Oh, that reminds me. Do you remember a while back when you lost the buttons off of one of your favorite shirts?
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that.
Oh, why not? That was funny.
Oh, yeah, so funny.
Yeah, I was in the bedroom getting ready for bed. I was probably looking for my foot lotion that somehow went missing.
Yeah, you know where it went. Right here, where the sun doesn't shine in the sky or something.
So I'm getting ready, and then you walked into the bedroom to get ready for bed. And you were wearing one of your favorite shirts, the light blue one with the tiny horses on it.
It's a good shirt.
Well, for some reason, you thought you were wearing one of your cowboy shirts, where all the buttons are snap buttons. So you grabbed both sides of your shirt at the front, and you pulled them apart very quickly.
Yeah, I was pretending to be like the Superman.
And when you pulled them apart, all of your buttons went flying off the shirt and in the air. One even landed in my hair.
Yeah, I thought they were the snappy buttons, but they weren't. They were the regular buttons that you have to poke through the hole.
Oh, I laughed so hard. You pulled, and all of the buttons flew off like confetti.
Yeah, okay.
I spent the whole next morning sewing the buttons back on the shirt. It took me a long time to sew them back on because I kept laughing every time I thought of you ripping open your shirt and all the buttons flying.
Okay, already.
One landed in my hair.
I know.
Oh, that was so funny.
What about you, Ba? Why don't you tell everybody about what happened to you at bingo last week?
What happened? I don't remember.
The chocolate bar?
Oh, that! Oh, I was so embarrassed.
Yeah, that was a good one. Go, tell the story.
Well, every week I go to bingo with my friend Maria. We pack up all of our bingo daubers and all of our snacks, and we go to bingo.
Yeah, we have bingo daubers all over the bloody house.
Oh, we do not. But speaking of the daubers, do you know what my favorite dauber color is?
I don't know. Red?
That's right. How did you know that?
Oh, probably just an unlucky guess.
Do you know what Maria's favorite dauber color is?
I don't care.
Yeah, come on. Take a guess.
Black.
No, come on. Guess.
I don't care.
Oh, Walter, you're no fun. Maria's favorite color is purple.
Okay, good. Now I can sleep at night. Okay, go on with the story.
So Maria and I go to bingo and we sit down on our seats and we lay out our bingo cards and our bingo daubers. Why don't you ever come with us?
Go to bingo? I'd rather clean out the cat's litter box 6 times than go to bingo.
Yeah, sure you would. So we have everything ready and we start playing bingo. After the first game, an elderly gentleman sits down next to me to play bingo too.
Did he have big eyebrows?
No, why? Oh, Walter. So anyway, we're playing bingo, and for a snack, I brought an oversized caramel chocolate bar with all the little squares so that you can break off a piece whenever you want one.
Yeah, it's a good thing you didn't bring an oversized X-Lax chocolate bar by mistake.
Oh, you're so funny. So we're playing bingo, and I have the chocolate bar next to me. All of a sudden, the old guy next to me snaps off a piece of my chocolate bar and puts it in his mouth.
And what did you do?
Oh, I didn't know what to do. I was in shock. So then I snapped off a piece of chocolate and put it in my mouth.
So, did he say anything when he realized that it was your chocolate bar?
No, he didn't say anything. And to make things worse, the old guy went and snapped off another piece of chocolate and put it in his mouth.
Crazy.
So then I was starting to get mad. So I leaned into him with my shoulder and I stared him in the face. And without looking at the chocolate bar, I snapped off a piece and ate it.
And you still didn't say anything?
Well, no, you can't talk during bingo. You have to be quiet or else you'll be shushed.
Shushed?
Yeah, shushed. You know, like, shh.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to be shushed. So then what happened?
Well, this went on for a while with this old man eating my chocolate bar. Then they started playing wine glass bingo, and I don't care for that game.
What the hell is wine glass bingo?
That's where the numbers called have to make the shape of a wine glass.
That sounds stupid.
Oh, stop it. So anyhow, I don't like wine glass bingo. So I decided to go to the washroom. So I go, and when I come back, the old man is gone, and so is my chocolate bar.
So maybe you should have had X-Lax instead.
I stood up and looked around, and I couldn't see the old man anywhere. He was gone.
You should have called the police. Hey, someone stole my chocolate bar.
So Maria and I keep playing bingo, and about 20 minutes later, my bingo dauber starts to go dry. So I open up my bag to grab another one. I start rummaging in my bag, and you won't believe what I see.
What?
My chocolate bar.
What, the one you and the old guy were eating?
No, the brand new, unopened, oversized Cadbury chocolate bar that I brought to bingo.
So that means that the one you were eating
was the old man's chocolate bar. He brought the same oversized caramel chocolate bar to bingo. What are the odds of that happening?
apparently pretty good.
Oh, I felt so bad afterwards. That poor old man brought his own chocolate bar to bingo, and there I was, pushing my shoulder into him and snapping off pieces and eating them.
Sure, and he probably went and told that story to his wife.
I'll have to take an extra oversized Cadbury chocolate bar the next time I go to bingo, in case I see him again and I can give it to him.
Or maybe just never go to bingo again, Ba.
No, I can't do that.
Think about it. We'd save some money.
Oh, stop it. Maybe you shouldn't go to the hardware store every time you can't find a screwdriver. Instead of looking for it, you always go and buy a brand new one instead. One day when you're gone, I'll be cleaning the house and I'll find 37 flathead screwdrivers.
Why do you say when I'm gone? How do you know that I'll be gone first?
Because you always say, do you know why husbands die before their wives? Because they want to.
Yeah, that's true. The other day, I went to the hardware store with Mr. Trotz. And you know how strong he is.
Oh, I know. I remember how he carried our large dresser all the way from upstairs to our front yard all by himself a few months ago.
Oh, that's right. It's still on the front lawn. I keep forgetting to call the people to pick it up.
Yeah, you should probably do that.
So anyway, Mr. Trotz and I are in the hardware store, and we're looking at all these tools and gizmos and gadgets, and he picks up a pair of pliers, and he says, "Look at these. These are junk." And he crushed them with his hand, and the handle snapped.
What did you do?
What could I do? I looked around to make sure that no one saw us. And then he picked up a strong, hard tube for plumbing and cracked that with his hands and said, "Look at this cheap junk."
You better hope that none of the security cameras were pointed at you.
Oh, I never thought of that. Could you imagine? They look at the recording and they see these two old guys walking through the store and one of them breaking things with his bare hands.
Well, you always wanted to be famous or on TV.
What do you mean?
Maybe you'll be on Crime Stoppers and everyone will see you. Hey, that's Walter Kozakiewicz Kiva. I know that guy.
Oh, don't say that.
I'd come and visit you in jail. I'd bring you pictures of the cat. And who knows, by the time you get out of jail, Richard may be in his 18th year of university by then.
Yeah, very funny. I go to jail because Mr. Trotz is strong and hates cheap tools.
Do you remember when he was over for lunch and I made sandwiches and pickles? And when you ate the last pickle in the jar, I went to dump the pickle juice out in the sink.
And Mr. Trotz told you not to throw it out because he wanted to drink it.
Yeah, that's right. He said that the pickle juice is good for the heart and for strength. Oh, I shouldn't have let him drink it.
Huh. He drank the whole thing all at once. And as soon as the last drop went down his throat, he put down the jar and threw up all over the kitchen floor.
And he just missed the cat.
Yeah, Maruchka was out of there so quick.
Oh, that was a huge mess.
Mr. Trotz and his pickle juice. It's good for the heart. I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
Bah, can you believe it? People are actually sending us messages about the show.
Oh, it's a good thing that our newspaper boy created an email address for us. And it's a good thing that he showed us how to use the message thing on our website, too.
So here is the first message. Hi, I am a Nigerian prince, and I would like you to oversee an exchange of funds worth $540,000.
No, Walter, that's one of those trick messages.
What trick messages?
Oh, I saw it on the news one night. They trick you, and they try to get your credit card number.
Really? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, you have to be careful. I remember many years ago, my friend Lori signed up with a company to get a bunch of free records, but they weren't really free. It took her many years to get out of that scam.
So the Nigerian prince wants to sell me records?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, if there are records by Bobby Vinton, then maybe we should think about it.
Did we get any other messages?
Yeah, Corey from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sent us one that says, "Thank you for the entertainment. I really enjoy your podcast."
Yeah, what's a podcast?
I don't know. I think it's one of those fancy dancy words the hip kids use nowadays instead of saying show.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the message, Corey. We're glad you liked the show.
We have another message from Diane in Calgary, Alberta. She says, "Hi, Barbara and Walter. I heard you talking about how much toilet paper Walter buys all the time and that your laundry room is now full of toilet paper."
Yeah, that's true.
I just want to let you know that my husband does the same thing, but with toothpaste. We probably have 200 tubes of toothpaste in our hallway cupboard. We're going to have to grow more teeth in order to use all of that toothpaste. That's a good joke.
Yeah, grow more teeth or have the dentist put some more teeth in.
Her husband sounds like a very smart man.
Okay, so we have a website on the World Wide Web. All you have to do is type www.barbaraandwalter.com. And you can send us a message. We made a section on the website called Send Us a Message. Go there.
Bah, look out the window. There are those guys walking around who knock on our door all the time trying to sell us a security system. I told them a few weeks ago that we already have a security system, but they don't care.
Oh, I know. They knocked on the door last week when you weren't home, and I told them the same thing.
You should have opened the door with the curlers in your hair and your night cream on your face. That would have scared them away, and they would have realized that we don't need a security system.
Yeah, very funny.
Yeah, I know.
I wonder if there is a security system we can get that makes an alarm sound when someone who's trying to sell a security system comes to the door.
Or maybe 1,000 marbles roll out of the drain pipe and the security guy steps on them and goes flying in the air.
Yeah, does that really work?
Sure, I used to do it all the time at work.
Did you really, Walter?
Oh, okay, no, but I wanted to.
So that's the end of our show.
Are you going to sing the ending song?
Oh, right. I made it up myself.
Yeah, I know. Do you remember how to sing it?
Yeah. Sorry to leave, but this is the end of the Barbara and Walter Kozakiewicz Kiva show. Bye.
Okay, we will talk to you soon.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. I have to stop this recording thing.
Are you hungry? Can I make you a snack?
Yeah, sure. What do we have to eat?
We have some leftover soup. I can make a sandwich. We also have some cabbage rolls.